Hey viewers, how's everybody doing? My name is Tuyi and I'm your host for Tuyi the Movie Geek. And today's episode, the best of body cop action comedy movies. What is a body cop movie? It involves two mismatched cops who are forced to work together to solve a crime and catch the criminals. Now, they start off their partnership hating each other and not want to work together, but then they learn a lot from each other, they eventually become friends and work together as a team to catch the bad guys. I'm going to tell you the best of the body cop action comedy movies you should all see. If you viewers haven't seen 48 Hours, you should definitely watch it. It is the one that started off the body cop action comedy genre. It stars Nick Nolte as San Francisco cop Jack Cates and Eddie Murphy in his amazing film debut as criminal Reggie Hammond, who is serving time in prison but is allowed out for 48 hours to help Cates catch two cop killers. Now, when I saw this movie, it just blew my mind. I enjoyed it so much. Eddie Murphy is amazing. His wisecracking jokes and his comedic timing is just, it's fabulous. It's what made Eddie Murphy a big superstar, and also what made 48 Hours such a big hit. And also his screen presence with Nick Nolte is dynamic. Those two actors had great chemistry. So please check out 48 Hours. I give it 5 out of 5 points. Lethal Weapon, another great body cop action movie, and at that time it is the best movie since 48 Hours. It stars Mel Gibson as suicidal cop Martin Riggs and Danny Glover as veteran cop Roger Moore, who's also a family man. Now, these two were reluctantly partnered up together, and even though they hated each other at first, a true friendship developed and they made a great pair. This movie became a box office sensation because of the chemistry between Glover and Gibson, and it spawned amazing sequels and a TV show that was on Fox Channel recently. Now, I urge you guys to watch this 1987 hit movie. It is amazing. I gave 5 out of 5 points. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I sound ridiculous, I know. Okay, Bad Boys is a 1995 action comedy starring Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. It's directed by Michael Bay. Now, this is not exactly the best body cop action movie, but it's still enjoyable. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are great in it. I love their performances and their on-screen chemistry. Will Smith, who just got off from his TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, his career in the movie business was on the rise, and he's amazing in this movie. So check out Bad Boys. Even though I give it 3 out of 5 points, it's still a good movie. So if you guys want to check out all the early Will Smith movies in the 90s, check this one out. I think you will like it. Earlier, I mentioned Lethal Weapon spawned successful sequels. In 1998, Lethal Weapon 4 was released, and it did well at the box office, but it was overshadowed by another body cop action movie that broke box office record in that same year. It's Rush Hour. It stars Hong Kong superstar Jackie Chan as a Hong Kong policeman who's the fastest hand in the East, and comedian Chris Tucker as an LAPD who's the biggest mouth in the West. This movie was a big hit when it was released. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker they've got great chemistry together. Their on-screen duo is what made this movie a hit. It's directed by Brett Ratner. I give it 4 out of 5 points. It spawned 2 successful sequels. So please watch this movie. You will love it. In every buddy cop action comedy movies, the two protagonists are always men. Well, in this movie called The Heat, the two protagonists are women. They're two mismatched female law officers. Sandra Bullock is an FBI agent who teams up with Boston cop played by Melissa McCarthy to arrest mobsters. Now, when I first saw this movie, I didn't expect it to like it so much. It's a great comedy movie. It's a great follow-up to Paul Feig's Bridesmaids, which also starred Melissa McCarthy. Now, this movie is it's perhaps the best buddy cop action movie of the 21st century. Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy are both great in it, and they've got great chemistry. You guys should definitely watch this movie. That's all I have for this episode. But before I go, there's a new movie you guys should check out on July 12th. It's called Stuber. It's about an Uber driver who unwillingly teams up with an LAPD cop to catch the criminals. It stars Kumar Nijami as the Uber driver and Dave Bautista as the LAPD detective. It's an action comedy, and I think it can be considered a buddy cop action comedy. But anyway, it will be released on July 12th, so check it out. Alright, now that's really all I have. It's time for me to go. I'll see you on the next episode of Tuyi the Movie Geek.